Good afternoon, everyone. Appreciate you joining me today. It's February 5th, 2025, Thursday, so we're almost at the end of the week. I pretty much am just doing work today. It's a little after 3 now. I ended up not recording in the morning because I just ended up doing a lot of stuff. Primarily work and chores, but today didn't start the best. Like I mentioned earlier, I think, I was taking a family member to, excuse me, my goodness, the doctor this morning. It was at 11. But I ended up waking up later than I had hoped to. And then there was a accident or something happened to a car on one of the freeways. So it was a huge jam and it was backed up for a while, like not moving. And then it slowly was moving for a bit. So by the time I got to the house and stuff, we probably would have gotten there a little bit after the actual appointment time, which you're supposed to get there 15 minutes early. So we would have been late, and the family member ended up calling, so it ended up just being rescheduled for a later date, which is annoying. So yeah, that was kind of a bummer. I try not to get too down on myself because it's not like I was partying or farting around or something. I just ended up doing too much yesterday, I think, and I worked too late. I ended up getting to bed at like 3 a.m., which is not good. But I was working till the end, basically. So I don't feel as bad as, say, if I was doing nothing, but I'm still like, gosh dang it, I should have woken up earlier. Obviously, I was doing quite a bit yesterday, and I obviously just filmed a little bit of what I was doing yesterday, just the parts that were easier to film. And it's not too big of a deal, but I thought I would mention it anyway. That video that I recorded yesterday, it's only at like 100 views, which isn't too bad, but I was kind of happy with that one. So it's a little lame that it doesn't really get to many people. So it's, it's just a part of, what it is. It's not always going to work. But anyway, I've just been trying to keep working, keep busy today to not let anything discouraging or negative try to affect the rest of my day, because generally would be the case too in the past where if things would go awry in the morning, I basically would be down for the count the rest of the day. But I'm just going to keep pressing on. That's kind of the point of this, is just to keep doing stuff. So I'm going to keep working. I'm really tired today. I don't know if it has to do with that or if it's just, I got like 7 hours of sleep, so I don't know. But yeah, today is not super exciting or super great yet. But I'm just going to continue, and then hopefully by the end of the night, with everything done, it'll, have been still a productive day. So we'll see. Alright, it's just about 10:30 now, and I'm actually going to call it early tonight. I just have a couple things I want to finish up, and I'm going to call my girlfriend, obviously, but I just wanted to get the video done now. Today ended up being a pretty productive and okay day. I ended up finishing work, got some chores done. Again, I didn't start out the great with the whole appointment thing and some other issues that I won't get into here, but ultimately the day kind of evened out at the end. I got stuff done, and me personally, I deal with clinical issues, whether it's depression, anxiety, so I'm always kind of like this, up and down, up and down. But I've been able to keep myself regulated and at least stay positive and keep striving ahead, because I feel like before I wouldn't have necessarily been able to keep doing this and showing up daily to make these videos and still posting on Mason Rex and doing the effort towards those things. So I'm happy I'm doing that. Even if I have rougher days like this one. Again, it wasn't really too bad. I ended up being productive. It's just overall, in terms of the days, this was on the less good side. But that's going to happen. Every day can't be perfect. There's a reason there's an average day, because there's below average days and above average days. It seems like a simple concept, but when I'm in the below average days, I guess I just try to keep that in mind. This statistically has to happen, right? And it only really will negatively affect you if you get to it, right? I'm not trying to over-intellectualize here, but really it's just today, certain instances, but ultimately still have a lot to be grateful for. Obviously, I was able to eat food. Everybody I know and love is safe. All the important stuff ultimately is still good and everything, so that's really what matters. But I'm tired. I just had a long day, and I just want to get to bed early, finish a couple things, and yeah. So ultimately that's it. Very short video today, I think, but some days are just going to be like this, especially on days when I'm more trained than other days. But thank you guys for watching if you made it this far. Love you all very much. If you have any suggestions or ideas, comment down below. Make sure to subscribe, because I'll continue to upload daily. Yeah, thanks for watching again. I plan to continue to film tomorrow morning, so we'll continue going forward. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Have a great Friday. Tomorrow's going to be Friday. Have a great weekend, all that stuff. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.